Nebraska Health Care Association, take one.
Woohoo!
I really dislike how, as an industry, we portray what we do, right? Like everything we portray just always feels like overly glossy and never really shows the true work. And you even said, you're like, I'm just gonna put a GoPro on my head and we'll go and I'll just work alongside CNAs and we're gonna tell their story and it's gonna feel real and it's gonna it could really do all these cool things.
Why did you think that like a long form broadcast quality storytelling documentary could help workforce shortage?
Because for my entirety of my career, and probably since the time nursing homes began, everybody has said, nobody knows what we really do. And in my opinion, it's because we've never showed them, right? We've never actually showed them how it happens. We don't show some of those more intimate details. And there's times in the docuseries, there were moments when I first saw the footage, it made me uncomfortable.
I am dying, but glad they are by my side.
We're like one big family, aren't we? That's the biggest thing.
And the moment I thought that, I'm like, oh, absolutely. Yeah. Like, this is what it is every single day.
Did you have to pitch it?
Jeff, as our chair of the foundation, really, he had just come into that role. And I think he was in a place where like, let's dream a little bigger than what we've done in the past. We were both feeling like, maybe now is the time to try something bolder.
How did you choose Amber to support us?
I was privileged to work with Amber at one point in my career and had seen the quality of some of the things that she had done. Like, she was so much more motivated to make a difference in this industry.
Do you have a favorite picture, image, portrait, moment that she caught on camera that comes to mind, or a city or a facility or a smile?
Oh, the Auburn visual with Cassie, the administrator, and the elderly woman, and they're holding hands and they're touching heads. Like, that to me that's probably my favorite image that she did.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And I'll just never forget, you were like, Jalene, I've done this a long time. And we always overbook on how much footage we need because you don't ever get gold at everything. You just don't. And I'm like, totally understand. That's why we have 7 locations. Like, I get it. And you said, every single one. It's just knocked it out of the park. He's like, you were just like, I had no idea that this would happen. And it gave me goosebumps because at that moment I thought, oh, like, if you think it was that good, that's the part that I was so excited about.
Action!
Here we go, sweets, here we go. Here we go, sweets, here we go. Here we go, sweets, here we go.
And then the first time we saw a sneak peek, we were at the office. We didn't watch it together. I think we were way too nervous, right? And it was Wakefield. I'm pretty sure I had my door closed.
Somebody did it for me. Someday I hope you get to do it for someone. It's not any different. Yes, we have older people, the older residents, but it's still wanting to take care and have compassion for another human being.
And I came out of my office and I went to Lindsay's and I'm sure I was crying. I'm gonna cry now. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I also cried. I remember sharing it with my wife and I said, Valentina and the post-production team were able to convert what we saw in real life and translate it into something that will make sense to people who don't come in nursing homes, people who are afraid of aging, people who are afraid of dementia, people who blame nursing homes for our fears.
Yeah. So there's moments that you have cried, you got emotional in.
Every single time I watch the episodes, I get emotional still to this day.
I love it.
What was the first feedback that you remember from somebody on your team? Do you remember any moments where you heard some words?
The premiere was when it felt like we got our first bit of feedback. We had a lot of our business partners there. And I had a couple of just those individuals come up to me and just say, oh my gosh, like this was incredible. This is what we need to do. This is like, everybody needs to see this. I think that was the original feedback from the premiere in our industry, was everybody needs to see this. This is really what we do.
Tell me about some of the press you've done about podcasts. You've done local news. We've done Now What. You guys have won some marketing awards. You've even presented it at the national level.
You know, we have gotten amazing publicity out of it, and we had some great recognition in some trade magazine, but more importantly, I think it's been out of industry recognition that's really super. That's what I think is even more impactful, because that's the goal. We've incorporated it into CNA classes that we offer. It's being used as part of curriculum for the UNO gerontology program. We're using it for political advocacy. One of the awards that we won, it was a marketing award within the state of Nebraska. I wasn't able to be there that night, but Lindsay and her team were able to be there. And she told me the moment that they called Nebraska Health Care Association, and we beat out all those like really big hospital systems who
with big budgets.
We have huge budgets and more resources than we'll ever dream of. That was really exciting.
Do you have any favorite moments from the episodes that hit you?
Immediately come to mind. First, Myrna feeding you the cake. Like everybody has to love Myrna feeding you the cake.
Ta-da, Myrna. She's looking good, isn't it?
And every infection preventionist is also there, like their whole soul was sucked out when you ate off the same fork.
Yeah.
Spectacular. Wonderful.
Some of my favorite moments are pretty nuanced. In Broken Bow, the gentleman who you helped get up in the morning.
Mr. Weitzel, I got Peter here with me this morning. Should we get up for some breakfast? He's about 10 years older than I, and we both have wrestling in common, so we like to talk a lot of smack about wrestling.
All right, guys, come meet Mark. Hey, Mark, you look great. You got cleaned up. Is Chris your buddy?
The thing that struck me the most was the approach of the caregiver, and he knew how to connect with him. And to me, that was like, that happens every day with every resident in our facilities. One of my last favorite moments, there's several times you can tear up during the docuseries, but I just thought it was brilliant and beautiful, and I'm assuming somewhat planned. If not planned, it was still beautiful. At the end of the Newcastle episode, you don't say anything, you just take your hat off, and it's like...
Well done, ladies. Oh, that wasn't planned.
Oh, it just gets me every time.
Wasn't
Every
planned.
time. Like, just thinking about it tears me up, because it just felt like that quiet appreciation, and the symbol of it was beautiful.
What would be your message, to your members, to your board, to your staff who made this a reality?
The number one, our team. I mean, you've talked about Lindsay several times, and she was a rock star and a massive key component in the success of this project. I think just so proud of all of them. We in Nebraska are not thought of as, industry leaders in a lot of things, and I just think that we as an association, as a membership, we were the innovators. We chose to take a risk, and not just with this, but I think we can do it in our industry beyond this, because that's who we are.
And I don't know if Nebraska Health Care Association members know that one season turned into a second season, that turned into a third season, and it's being turned into a fourth season. And there's a chance that in 10 years, there's gonna be 10 seasons of People Worth Caring About.
Isn't that amazing? We're on streaming. Like, we're on every Amazon, Samsung, all of it. And I'm just like, it's unreal.
Yeah.
It's unreal. Can I share something?
Sure, go ahead.
We focused a lot on the locations that were highlighted in the docuseries. And people, I get asked a couple of questions. I get asked, how did you choose those 7 locations? And I candidly say, we could have gone to any 7 locations in the state of Nebraska, and we would have had the same result. Because what people are doing out there and what is shown in the docuseries is what is done every single day in every single one of our communities across the state. So I tell them that piece of it, but also that this docuseries isn't about 7 facilities. It is about the work that is done all across the state and all across the country.
On a personal level, what does it mean to you, what we've achieved with storytelling and People Worth Caring About?
First of all, I don't see it as my accomplishment at all.
It wouldn't happen without you, though.
Just from the overall impact, when I think about some of the things that I'm most proud to be a part of that I've had in my career, this is definitely in the very top of them.
I wanted to thank you and the association and the foundation and your members and your team for making this a reality. As you said, being the first one is hard. Your association should know that this is something that everybody in the United States can now find on their television because of what you guys have been doing for decades, and finally we have something to show for it.
Yeah, just goosebumps. Every television across the country can see the work that's done every day. It's unbelievable.
I remember the words from Ken Burns, the most famous documentarian in the United States. He says, the only real way you can change somebody's opinion in life is through a story.
I love that.
Yeah.
And that's what we did.